Iranian FM Arachi arrives in Baghdad amid renewed U.S.-Iran tensions and sweeping domestic crackdown Baghdad. Iranian Foreign Minister Said Abbas Arachi touched down in Baghdad on Sunday for high-stakes talks with top Iraqi leadership, arriving in the wake of a weekend of renewed U.S. airstrikes on southern Iran. The diplomatic visit also coincides with a massive domestic anti-corruption purge launched hours earlier by Iraq's newly minted Prime Minister, Ali al-Zaidi. Upon arriving in the Iraqi capital, Arachi's first official stop was the memorial site near Baghdad International Airport dedicated to Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, IRGC, General Qasem Soleimani, and Iraqi militia commander Abu Mahdi al-Mohandes. The two figures were assassinated in a U.S. drone strike at that exact location in January 2020, a highly symbolic backdrop given the current flare-up in regional hostilities. Arachi is scheduled to hold critical meetings with his Iraqi counterpart, Foreign Minister Fuad Hussein, as well as Iraqi President Nizar Ahmadi and Prime Minister al-Zaidi. The discussions are expected to focus heavily on regional security, bilateral ties, and navigating the fragile security landscape following the recent reciprocal military strikes between Washington and Tehran that have threatened an interim ceasefire. The Iranian top diplomat's arrival comes at a moment of intense domestic upheaval in Iraq. Just hours prior to Arachi's landing, Prime Minister al-Zaidi initiated a sweeping anti-corruption crackdown across the country. Security forces targeted a network of high-profile politicians and powerful oil industry executives. The aggressive purge aligns with a 41-year-old premier's ambitious agenda to assert state control, enforce the rule of law, and implement sweeping financial reforms since taking office in May. The convergence of regional military escalation and dramatic internal political maneuvers places Baghdad squarely at the center of a complex geopolitical balancing act. As al-Zaidi's administration attempts to court foreign investment and foster a new era of U.S.-Iraq relations, Arachi's presence underscores Tehran's steadfast determination to maintain its deep-rooted political and economic influence in the neighboring country.